Hi everyone, my name is Anna. I'm an English teacher and an English school owner. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 spelling games, and I think they are the easiest games for teachers so that you don't need any preparation for them. You can use them whenever you have some time left during your lesson, or just in general if you would like to work more on the spelling skills of your younger students, and not only younger students. And the first game is called backward spelling. What we have to do is to spell the word backwards, so basically to name the letters from the end of the word to the beginning of the word, and the students are supposed to guess what word it is and spell it the right way. So for example, we have the word ball, and in this game I would spell it in the other way. So I would say L L A B or double L A B, and the students have to guess what word it is and say ball, it's a ball, yes. And in this game, you can use points for the correct answer. So a student can get 1 point for the correct answer, saying that it's a ball and this is the correct word. But also you could give another point for writing it correctly, for spelling it correctly. So the student is supposed to go to the board and write the word ball. And if it's correct, then you give the student another point. Game number 2 is making words out of a longer word. So for example, I have here a word firefighter, and we can write any word, especially it's good to write a pretty long word on a board. It can be just a whiteboard at school, or it can be a virtual board like Miro, which I'm using right now. So I would write a word firefighter. It doesn't really matter if the students know this word or they don't know this word, but I think it's better use the words they know so that they really look into the way they are written. And that's the way they will understand the spelling rules and just writing in a better way. What we have to do is to make as many words as possible out of this word. For example, firefighter. So the easiest word we can come up with is the word fire, as it's part of this word. Also the word fight, fighter. What else? The word eight, eight, E-I-G-H-T. I think it's also there, eight, yes. Or the word right, and so on. So the main task is to come up with as many words as possible. And this game really helps students look into the word and try to identify different words they can find. I like this game a lot. The next game is called Unscramble the Word, and this is one of the best games as well, and it's often used in exams, especially young learners exams. So in YLE, starters, movers, I think they all have this type of activity there. So what we are supposed to do is just write the word and mix the letters of this word. For example, this one. Can you think what word it is? Maybe not very easy, but if I give you a hint, for example, I can use an emoji for that. Can you guess it now? Yes, this is the word shoes. And what about this one? Again, maybe not so easy at first, but if you give a hint, maybe a picture or the topic. So for example, I can say that it's from the same topic of clothing. So we had shoes. What else? What can be the word from the topic of clothing? So maybe they will guess. If not, if it's not very easy, then we can use a picture again or emoji. So this is the word skirt. Well done. The next game is also one of my favorite games, and it's called The Longest Word. So in this game, we write a word. It can be any word, it can be a short word, it can be a long word, it doesn't really matter. And the purpose of this game is to make the longest word using letters of this word, which is given as first letters of this word you're going to make. So for example, duck, so the first letter here is D. What can I come up with? I think maybe dangerous. So I would write the word dangerous. It's pretty long. Then the next letter is U. What word can you come up with? Or your students come up with? Well, for me it's going to be uncle. A short one, but okay, that's pretty okay. Then C, maybe chemistry, and K, maybe kitchen. And we can make this game longer or shorter depending on how long the word is. So duck is pretty short, so the game is going to be pretty short. And if you use again elephant or firefighter, then it's going to be more complicated and longer. And the last game today is the disappearing words. So it's pretty easy. You can write a word on the whiteboard, or you can create such kind of a sticker, or just write a word on a virtual board. It doesn't really matter. And you give, for example, 30 seconds for your students to look at this word and try to memorize it the way it is spelled. And then we just delete this word, and they are supposed to write this word in their copybook, so maybe on the small boards or on the virtual board. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, it depends on how you actually have classes. Of course, in this game we use the short-term memory, so that doesn't mean that our students will memorize this word forever and they will not make any mistakes in writing this word, but it's a very good way of trying to introduce letters and spelling rules to our students, so that they see what a word consists of, so that they really try to identify each particular letter. And that's very useful, I would say. If one word is easy, then you can use after that 2 words, so give them again 30 seconds or 1 minute to remember 2 words, and then 3 words, 5 words. Well, can be many words, yeah, depending on the level of your students and how well they can spell the words. So these are the 5 easy spelling games I normally use during my lessons, and I think they are a lot of fun. You can play them in teams, you can give points for them, and this really makes our lessons more absorbing. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you are going to use these games. If you like these games, then please follow me and like this video. This really motivates me to make more videos on the topic. See you in the upcoming videos. Bye!